the road to this money. I NASCAR speed red. I got old hundreds stacked up for rainy days. I keep two FVs on me. On the road to this money. I NASCAR speed red.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy SC Every Time Die, back at it again with another one. Depending on nobody, living your life to the fullest every motherfucking day. Let me start by saying first, if you ain't hit that like button or that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that motherfucker right quick, cause that'll be the best decision in your life. Hey, look, man, I need y'all to stop what y'all doing right now, bro. As you do know, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I want y'all to stop doing everything y'all doing right now. And take 5 minutes out, say a quiet prayer to yourself, and reflect. And ask yourself this one question. What in 2024 am I really grateful for? And just do me that one solid, gang. One solid. One solid, family. All you gotta do, all that complaining that you do all year, throughout the year, talking about what you ain't got, what you wish you could get, and just being ungrateful. Do this one favor for this year end out. And just say one thing to yourself quietly. Nobody gotta be there. Nobody. One thing quietly to yourself and ask yourself, what am I really, out of everything you done lost this year, what are you grateful for? No matter what you lost, no matter what you gained, what are you grateful for? I'm gonna tell you one thing I'm grateful for. 2024, I have never gave as much as I've been given. And I'm grateful for me being in the position to give, feed my brothers and sisters, for me to be able to do for them, and for me to be able to have the energy, the capacity, and the communication skills I got now to be able to minister to y'all, to be able to talk to y'all, man. Changing the vibration one day at a time. Keep that going though. Down life. Alright guys, so back to that topic at hand. You know, today's topic is gonna be on chakras, understanding chakra energy, and healing. Chakras are an essential part of spiritual and energetic traditions, particularly in yoga and many other forms of meditation. The word chakra comes from the Sanskrit term meaning wheel or disc, symbolizing spinning centers of energy in the body. These energy centers influence our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Alright, so family, just in case y'all really didn't understand what I was saying, I always break everything down for you in a layman's terms so everybody can understand from all parts of the world what that actually means or what I'm actually saying. So basically, anytime you're dealing with any energy, doing anything with motion, anything that's causing you to sweat, anything physical, spiritual, or emotional, regardless if you're crying, you get angry, all of these are forms of energy. So, and if they're a form of energy, that means a certain chakra is associated with that certain energy. So once you understand chakras better, you can then begin to understand when you're feeling a certain type of way, where this feeling is coming from, and how and what you need to do when you're practicing your spirituality to tap into that part of you that's causing this certain behavior. So just in case no one knows, let me pull you guys all the way back. So what are chakras, right? Chakras are the energy centers. The energy centers in your body. Chakras are focal points of energy located along the spine, from the base to the crown of the head. They are believed to align with specific nerve centers and endocrine glands in the body. And that's crazy. Like, you wouldn't even think like chakras actually deal with that type of stuff, but they actually do. You have 7 major chakras, and these seven major chakras, which I'm gonna go over in just a minute here, these are the chakra centers in your body that when you are experiencing depression, anger, anything emotional that you're going through, once you understand these 7 major chakras that we're finna go over shortly, you'll have a better understanding of where you need to go inside your body when you are doing your healing and your chakra meditation, where you need to start to actually target and tackle that emotion. So, what are the 7 major chakras, right? There are many chakras in the body. 7 primary ones are most commonly discussed. Each is associated with unique functions, colors, elements, and they have their own characteristics. Let's go over those real quick. So, the very first chakra to start with is the root chakra, and it's better pronounced Malandraha. The location of the root chakra is in the base of the spine. The color that chakra is most associated and affiliated with is the color red, and the element that the root chakra actually supports is the earth. And what's the root chakra's actual purpose, right? The purpose of the root chakra is to harness stability, security, and always to be grounded in everything that you're doing and everything that you're feeling, from every step that you take on the ground, from every step you take, grounded anything from the ground up. Nothing high stands tall without a solid foundation. So without the root chakra, you're just gonna be out of balance with yourself. Like every other chakra could be flowing fine. If you are not grounded and your root chakra isn't all the way together, you will feel imbalances. So when you do feel imbalanced, you might feel anxious, insecure, or disconnected from reality. If you're feeling these type of feelings, anxiety, depression, things like that, these actually stem from the root chakra. Number 2 on the chakra list, and if I was you, honestly, when I do my meditation and my practices, I always like to start from number 1 and work my way up. That's why it's the root canal, and the root chakra is the number 1. So this is the number 2. The number 2 chakra is the sacral chakra, and it's better pronounced Savandahistana. I know that was so crazy, right? It's a whole different other language, which we can go over in later chapters. Or you sign up to my Discord and things like that. I'll have that type of information in a whole nother section of what I got going on. But back to what we talking about. Number 2, sacral chakra, right? Where is the sacral chakra located on your body, right? The location of the sacral chakra is the lower abdomen, just below the navel. Since every chakra has a certain color, what color is associated and affiliated with the sacral chakra? The sacral chakra's actual color is orange. And I know you're like, oh, okay, wow, that's crazy. Well, what determines the orange on the sacral chakra? It's in the solar plexus, right here, in the solar plexus. So the more you work on abs, crunches on a physical and spiritual note, the more you work on your abs and your crunches, you strengthen the core of your being. The core of your being is the sacral chakra. So you could be strong all over, but if your core weak, the innermost, deepest parts of you are weak. You just above body with a weak soul and a weak core. So when you trying to elevate and get to another part of your being, you gotta start right here. Right? So what is the sacral chakra's element? Would you know that it's water? I wouldn't even guess that. I thought that. Look, don't ask me. I have no clue. Right? And what is the sole purpose of the sacral chakra? The sole purpose of the sacral chakra is creativity, emotions, and sexuality. So let me break this all the way down for you, right? So let's say you're an artist, let's say you're a writer, let's say you're a rapper, let's say you do anything that got to involve creativity. If you don't have a strong core, the weaker your core is, the weaker level of creativity that you're able to muster and put out for projects that you like to do. So let's just say you want to get better with your creativity, stronger with your creativity. It all starts from the core of you, which is the what? Sacral chakra. And that goes for sexuality and emotions too. So, okay, so when in balance, what problems are you feeling when something's not right with your sacral chakra, right? So if you have issues with intimacy, guilt, or lack of creativity, you know it's all coming from the sacral chakra, right? Crazy. We never thought that. So, yeah, that wraps it up for number 2, guys. Number 3 on the list. Number 3 on the list is actually the solar plexus chakra, and better pronounced Manipura. Where is the location of the solar plexus chakra? Well, that's easy. It's the upper abdomen near the stomach. And so what is the solar plexus actual color? Its color is actually yellow. And what element does it serve? Or what element is it affiliated with? Fire. What is the purpose of the solar plexus chakra, right? Personal power, confidence, and willpower. So a person, what is an example of personal power? An example of personal power is having strength as an individual. Basically, the character that you play, whoever you are, having power within the person that you are versus power and money and things is in that nature. So basically, an example of personal power will be influence. So if I'm very influential and people just do everything that they see me do, everybody want to do, like right after you. Like if you the trendsetter, if you the trendsetter in your family, then you already know that you have a very strong source and sense of personal power. That's another example. And then confidence is another thing, right? So boom, it's like the more confidence that you have, if you're confident, let's say, you're taking a test, you're trying to pass the SAT, so you can get to another level, degree, or whatever you're doing, Let's say after you got done doing the test, you was feeling down and you wasn't really motivated at the start to even take the test, and after the test you was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't really think I'm gonna pass, I really wasn't into it, And if you are imbalanced, like some of us, most people are in life, life is hell. I mean, life is hell, right? Life be life. You know what I'm saying? So 80% of the time when you are doing something, you taking your problems with you wherever you go. And when you do something, you act and you think about something, you taking all of that with you. So back to what I was saying. Let's say, you wasn't motivated, and weeks later, after you took the test, you found out you failed. Well, half of that was because when you walked into taking that test, your energy, you wasn't centered in your energy. You got to be confident. You got to know this without a doubt that, hey, I'm coming here 10 toes, hard as I can. I took this most time out and did as hard as I can and put all my effort and energy into passing this test. I guarantee you, if you do that, your outcome going to be a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So what are some of the things that you experience when you are imbalanced? When your solar plexus is imbalanced? Low self-esteem. If you feel like shit, like, oh, I ain't gonna never be nothing, I ain't gonna never do this, I can't never do this, that's how you know that you have an imbalance in your solar plexus, because you have low self-esteem, lack of control. Or if you're over assertive, let's just say you've been, it's a way to handle every situation. Let's say, you could have handled the situation just calmly, you could have handled it just talking. But because it was things already going on inside of you, when you were speaking and trying to control the situation or diffuse the situation, you, instead of being calm about it, you actually went all the way out over it. Just super when you got on 10 within 10 seconds. Before 10 seconds, you was already on 10. Like that's a sign of, hey, this person has an imbalance within itself. A highly spiritual person will understand and know, hey, that person doesn't, like, let's say it was a job route, right? Let's just say this happened to you at a job. That person who witnessed this behavior from you go to 10 in less than 10 seconds, they know they don't want that type of energy around them. So if you ever been suffering in a job, wondering why you keep getting fired or let go, these are the things that could be the problem for you. And like I say, anytime, you need consultations or talk or anything, you can schedule me a consultation, book a call, we can, no matter what you got going on in your life, I guarantee I can help you edit out. Alright, so again, right, this is number 4. In Spanish, they say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what they say. Hey, look, I tried, right? Fuck it. So, we at number 4, man. And number 4 on the list, or from 1 to 3, and 3 going on to the next is number 4, and that is the heart chakra. The heart chakra. this is what I need to work on because I ain't got enough of it. But you know what? As I said earlier in this video, 2024, I'm so thankful for everything I've been given more than anything. So my heart chakra is actually growing. It's opening up because I'm starting to open up and do things that I haven't been feeling doing because I'm being more connected with myself. Hey, I'm not perfect either. I'm on this same journey like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to the highest level and version of myself. So back to what we was talking about, right? I know I do this sometimes, guys. Bear with me. If you know me, the Don Man. I always do the Don Man, the comment, Don Life. Of course, depending on nobody, living your life to the fullest every day. Him, oh yeah, he did it a lot. Alright, so number 4, we got the heart chakra. Better pronounced as Anahata, right? And the location of the heart chakra is where? Everybody know what a heart is. I mean, that's a given, right? Alright, it's at the center of the chest. But you didn't know the color of the heart. You'd have thought it was red or some stuff. It got something to do with like love, but it's not. It's actually green. Crazy, right? Plot twist. But nah, right? Then what element is governed in the heart is actually air. Don't ask me. I don't know actually why. But you do your homework and your research, you'll understand why. You know what I'm saying? So, and what's the purpose of the heart chakra, right? The purpose of the heart chakra is love, compassion, forgiveness, being able to say, hey, it's not all about me. Let me be about everybody else for a change. Let's say we're gonna pause on me and let's focus and reflect on everybody around me. You know what I'm saying? As a leader, as being a champion, as being, you know what I'm saying, a pioneer, whatever you got going and trying to do, and you being the head of that, CEO, brand, leader, anything, it's real important that you take time off from worrying about you and look at the people around you. If you getting money or if you elevating to all these new levels and ain't nobody else doing it around you, how is that you know what I'm saying? You're not actually fulfilling your purpose. Everybody's goal is to each one teach one. My goal is to get you to the next level of your life. You know what I'm saying? To get you to the next stage and where you need to be and what you got and what your gifts and what your purpose is. You see, every time I mention the chakra, everything has a purpose. And that's what you should understand. You got purpose. And if you don't understand you, how can you understand your purpose? It don't make sense to it. I know, right? So when you are feeling like you lonely, resentful, or unable to connect emotionally, you know what? Your heart chakra is imbalanced. Well, that's all we got for number 4, guys. Alright, guys. We're at number 5. Number 5. I'm going to go ahead and get straight in on it, right? So, number 5 on the chakra list is the throat chakra. Better pronounced Vishuddhana. Right? And the location of the throat chakra is the throat, right? The throat. The color associated with the throat chakra is the color blue. The element is, this is weird as hell, right? This is the weirdest ever. Element is the ether and space. I've never heard of an element being ether and space. Do your research on an element being ether and space. Alright, that's extra credit for your homework. Then we got, what is the purpose of the throat chakra? Everybody use your throat to talk, to breathe, everything, right? The purpose of your throat chakra is communication, expression, and truth, right? And when the throat chakra is out of whack, out of order, needs repair, or imbalanced, you'll experience a difficulty expressing thoughts and or a fear of judgment. Let me break that all the way down to my fellow subscribers and my fellow family, right? So basically, when you have a problem expressing your truth, you know that something is wrong with the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is throughout of whack and it is out of order. When you have problems expressing your thoughts in fear of how people might look at you, by the things that you say, by the things that you do, and how you carry yourself, that's how you know that your throat chakra needs to be balanced, because it's imbalanced, right? Crazy. Extra credit, ether and space. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, family. Number 6 on the list, we have the third eye chakra, which was early on, way thousands and thousands BC. It was called Ana, but it has a J in it. Ajna. You would think, but the J, as everybody know, is a letter that wasn't introduced to the alphabetical system until after BC. Way later in life. Do your research on the J. Alright. And where is the third chakra? The third eye chakra located. Your third eye chakra is located at the right here, the center of your forehead, between the eyebrows. Right? And what's the color associated with the third eye chakra? The color associated with the third eye chakra is indigo. And that's like one of my favorite blues. It's like a indigo is like a, I don't know, like it's just a way sophisticated blue to me, if you ask. I mean, me preferably, right? So, what is the element of the third eye chakra? I never heard of an element being space or ether. And now we had an element called light. I've never heard of it either. Do your research on the element of light. Do your homework research, and this is extra credit points for the element of light. I mean, I can't just tell you. I feel like I'm ruining everything. I'm spilling the tea. I don't want to do that. I want you to go to the teapot, the tea kettle, right? I want you to go in there and go grab your little teapot and go on and pour your own tea. You see what I'm saying? Because it tastes that much better, I promise you. So what is the purpose of the third eye chakra? Like, sorry, what is the everybody heard this third eye and had third eye open. Everybody been hearing this third eye stuff, right? What is the purpose of the third eye? The purpose of the third eye is intuition, insight, imagination, right? So we all know intuition is things that you can't see but you could just feel, you know? Insight is, even though you can't, something about how you looking at something or preserving something or your perspective on something, your insight on something, you don't necessarily have to feel it for you to see it in a certain type of way, right? When your third eye chakra is activated, levels of intuition, feeling without seeing, and even when you can see without feeling, will be heightened to a different degree. You can see it at a different angle, from a different perspective, to where some people can't even see it at all. And then you got, like I say, the last purpose of the third eye chakra, main points will be imagination. You know, having the ability to dream something without even dreaming, having the ability to come up with different things in your mind, and however you look at it, however you see it, feel it, what it looks like to you, you're able to manifest that thought into reality. Well, we gonna get on manifest. That was another topic on manifestation. That's a whole nother thing. But we on imagination. So before it manifests, you have to imagine it. So before it can get to the physical, it has to be mental first. And that, like I said, you join my Discord again. That is another something I want to talk about later on in the Discord. You can sign up for the Discord, and those are topics that we always go over that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a sneak peek though, right? It's called the triad. It's when the physical, the mental, and the spiritual is on one accord, and you begin to open that door of manifestation. Yeah, I just had to stop right there for that one real quick. I feel like I was just spilling too much sauce and too much tea. That was just too much to drink. You ever had too much to drink? That was just that, right? Spilled way too much sauce. I need somebody to come get it clean up in aisle 3. Like, it's dead deep. All right, so when the third eye chakra is imbalanced, right? You have a lack of clarity. You know, like you can't even see shit. Excuse my French. You can't even see things the way that it's presented. You take it and you see it as something that's not even there. You hallucinate. You hallucinate, or you become delusional at things, or at the fact of things. You know, you move in a crazed type of way, in a different maze, the confused type of state. You know what I'm saying? And when you are being disconnected from your feelings, when, like we said, when we can see, and we can see without feeling and feel without seeing, that's a form of intuition. And when you can't feel without seeing and see without feeling no more, when you disconnected from your intuition, that's how you know that you are imbalanced with this third eye chakra. Understand that. We're going to keep rolling though. On the last but not least, number 7. Number 7, coming in at number 7, we got the crown chakra, which is better pronounced the Sahasrara. The location is the top of the head. The color is violet and or white, which is crazy, but we'll get to another one. And the element of the crown chakra is simply, purely divine energy. Divine energy. Deity energy. Deity intuition. You form a sense of God-like abilities at every chakra that you have when you have access to this chakra, this crown chakra. You can access different past lives and the acoustic records. But again, you join my Discord, we will get on those type of topics later on. And how do we know? How do we know when the crown chakra is imbalanced? Is you may feel disconnected from a higher power or lack of purpose. When you can't figure out life anymore, life begins to lose a certain sense of light, and it doesn't seem meaningful to live anymore. That means you lost your sense of purpose and you lost your sense of who you are. In order to find your sense of purpose, you have to find you within inside of yourself. Once you do, and you find that, it's like a treasure chest. You open that up, man, you got all the gifts and the treasures laying deep within inside of yourself. That's why it's a spiritual journey. And once you acquire that treasure, the easiest part is the easier part, because it's not the easiest. The easier part is getting to the treasure chest. The hardest part about it is coming back out with it. You see what I'm saying? But like I say, you know, life is a forever game that we play, we wake up to. You know, everybody has to play a certain role in a job, you know, in life. And we don't sometimes agree with the role that we have. Sometimes we don't even like it. But that's life. That's life. Always figure out, even though there's life, that's not life. What's life is living, breathing. You could be breathing, but you're not living. Some people just breathing. If you want to be living, you got to be DON LYFE. Depending on nobody, living your life to the fullest every single day. If you know that you could do more, do more. If you know that you can push yourself to the next level of what you do, push yourself to the next level. Don't settle for mediocrity. You keep on pushing. DON LYFE. Alright, so we're going to begin to go on another chapter, you know, in this lesson. And after we talked about the chakras and what they govern and everything like that, we're going to move on to chakra imbalances and healing, right? What is an imbalance? What is a chakra imbalance? A chakra imbalance is when a chakra is blocked or overactive, it can lead to physical, emotional, or spiritual issues. You know, so when one of your chakras is blocked or sealed off, or it's just you have it, or it's too much, you know, you could see, because you see the over-aggression, you know what I'm saying? On top of the over-aggression, sometimes, you know, it don't go to the physical aggressive side. Sometimes it could go to the emotional side. Instead of being aggressive, now you are depressed. You know what I'm saying? And if sometimes if you're not, if it's not, you know, balanced correctly, it's just, you could tell. You could just look at a person and tell, like, it's something wrong with them. The more spiritual that you get, the more spiritual you get, you know, and the more that you begin to unlock the chakras within inside yourself, you can see the chakra levels of other people who aren't where they need to be. Definitely. What are some signs of, you know, your chakras being imbalanced, right? You got the physical ailments. You get sick. You don't know why you always sick. You know, or why you got this out of nowhere. Your blood pressure went up. Out of nowhere, your body's just rejecting certain food, or you just always tired, or you know, you're emotionally depressed. Those are signs of being. That's the signs of, you know, your chakra being imbalanced. You know, or you know, you lose a sense of who you are, a sense of being. You just been off for a while. People could just tell there's something off about you or something wrong with you. They could just tell, you know. That's a sign of, you know, your chakras need to be fine-tuned. Yeah, you get into a different, tune into a different frequency. You begin to radiate positivity. And you throw out all negativity, negative thoughts in your mind. Anything negative you remove from around you and inside of you. And you begin to pour out negativity to bring and pour in positivity. And everybody you come around is like the coronavirus. You can't see it, but it's deadly. That's energy. And if you have a certain level of energy, you can actually go around folks and heal people. It's all about you getting to tapping into the gifts that you have, getting to another level who you are as an individual. Benefits of chakra healing. So like, what are some benefits of chakra healing? You got the physical well-being, you know, so it's like, man, when your chakra levels to a certain degree, you really don't even need to exercise. All the breathing and all of that really open up a lot of energy within your body. And you're able to do things that you normally wouldn't do if you weren't doing that. I promise you. You get a certain sense of everything once you start really just, like I say, you know, making sure that your chakras and everything like that is aligned where it needs to be. You know, emotional balance. You got the emotional balance, reduce anxiety, better relationships, and a deeper sense of peace. You know, so once you feeling better about yourself, you know, nobody gotta tell you you beautiful for you to feel beautiful. Nobody gotta tell you have a good day for you to have a good day. You know that when your emotional balance is balancing, you good. You don't need validation from other people to feel good about yourself or your life or just or anything you got going. Then you got, last but not least, the spiritual growth. You know, a great connection to purpose, to your purpose, to the intuition that you have within yourself and the universe as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many benefits, you know, that you can get from just, you know, the practices of chakra and the practices of actually opening your chakras and healing your chakras. Because you got to open and heal them. All right. And final thoughts on everything, man. Chakras are a powerful, powerful framework for understanding how energy flows within us. By recognizing imbalances and practicing healing methods, you can cultivate a deeper sense of harmony and connection for you and within inside of yourself. Whether through meditation, yoga, affirmations, or anything that we talked about within this lesson. You know, I just wish you guys best on your journey when it comes to chakra. It's your boy, Don, signing out. Before I go again, if you guys really like this footage, if you guys really like all the information and all the data and all the soul searching that was just going on within this video, man, look, do me a favor. You hit that like and that subscribe button, man. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's your boy, Don, signing out.